The word I embodies the greatest error and the deepest truth, depending on how it is used. In conventional usage, it is not only one of the most frequently used words in the language, but also one of the most misleading. In normal everyday usage, I embodies a misperception of who we are, an illusory sense of identity. This is the ego. This illusory sense of self is referred to as an optical illusion of consciousness. That illusory self becomes misinterpretation of reality. All thought processes, interactions, and relationships. Our reality becomes a reflection of the original illusion. If we can recognize illusion as illusion, it dissolves. The recognition of illusion is also its ending. Its survival depends on our mistaking it for reality. In seeing who we are not, the reality of who we are emerges by itself. Most people are still completely identified with a continual stream of mind, of compulsing thinking, most of it repetitive and pointless. There is no I apart from their thought processes and the emotions that go with them. This is the meaning of being spiritually unconscious. Some people never forget the first time they disidentified from their thoughts and thus briefly experience the shift in identity from being the content of their mind to being the awareness in the background. For others, it happens in such a subtle way they hardly notice it, or they just notice a flood of joy or inner peace without knowing the reason. The most important relationship in our life is our relationship with the now, the present moment, or rather with whatever form the now takes. If our relationship with the now is dysfunctional, this dysfunction would reflect it in every relationship and every situation we encounter. The ego could be defined simply in this way: a dysfunctional relationship with the present moment. It is at this moment that we can decide what kind of relationship we want to have with the present moment. Once we have decided we want the present moment to be our friend, it is up to us to make the first move, becomes friendly towards it, welcome it no matter in what disguise it comes, and soon we will see the results. Life becomes friendly towards us, people become helpful, circumstances cooperative. One decision changes our entire reality. But that one decision we have to make again and again and again until it becomes natural to live in such a way. There are three ways in which the ego will treat the present moment: as a means to an end, as an obstacle, or as an enemy. The decision to make the present moment into our friend is the end of the ego. The ego can never be in alignment with the present moment, which is to say, aligned with life, since its very nature compels it to ignore, resist, or de-evaluate the now. Time is what the ego lives on. The stronger the ego, the more time it takes over our life. Almost every thought we think is then concerned with the past or future, and our sense of self depends on the past for our identity and on the future for its fulfillment. Fear, anxiety, expectations, regret, guilt, anger are the dysfunctions of the time-bound state of consciousness. I invite you to visit my website, Knowledge in Abundance, to listen to my pre-recorded workshops on spirituality. Much love, happiness, and blessings to you. I appreciate you. Thank you.